know that cold because they've done it for years. Our beginning students have not done it for years. So we teach them how to do the scales. So another one of the pages on your checklist is how we help the children to learn the scales. And we have them, in addition to playing them on the keyboard, they have to write them out on this chart. Because I am a huge believer in the pencil being in the student's hand. If it's in my hand, they aren't learning anything. If it's in their hand, they have a chance. And so they write the letter names of the scale. They know it's the alphabet, and you only have one letter of the alphabet for every degree of the scale. There's no repeats on it. And then if you know about the fourth finger rule, I am so happy for you. There are millions of people in the world, including me before Carole told me about the fourth finger rule, who didn't know that as a tool for learning how to play scales. I learned how to play my scales very well with complete and accurate fingering, but nobody ever told me about the fourth finger rule. The fourth finger rule, it's a little piece of gold for you. If you know it, you've already got it. But it's a wonderful thing. The fourth finger plays only one time in each octave of the scale. It's because we repeat 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Every scale is composed of those two groups. It's just like a telephone number, 7 digits, 3 plus 4. So the fourth finger appears only one time. So if you know what the fourth finger note is for each scale, and of course it's different for each scale, then when you come to a finger crossing, either a thumb under or a finger over, you know whether or not you must use either the thumb or the third finger or the fourth finger. So in C major scale, the left hand fourth finger is always playing D. So we're coming 1, 2, 3. Now, shall I play 4 on G or not? No, because it isn't D. I cannot use the fourth finger. I must put my thumb under. 1, 2, 3. Am I going to put my thumb under again? No, because it's D. So that's a very useful tool when the children are learning how to finger the scales. Then we have them write the scale on the keyboard. That's another little visual aid for them. And then we have them write it out on the manuscript paper, one octave, ascending and descending. Pull this up a little bit. But you have it in your handout. Now, you may or may not want them to take the time to have them do all of that, but if you feel you have time in the lesson, you see the value of it, it's there for you as a tool. Certainly, writing out the letter names and circling the fourth finger key is very effective. And all of our students have 3-ring binders, and they all get multiple copies of this, or we say to the parents, you make multiple copies. And they have one of those sheets for every scale that they learn, including the minors. And we tell you how to derive the minor scales as well. So, to go back to the sight reading chart, after they have done the scale, they understand what that is, then we have them circle all the black key notes. Put a slash through the ties, in other words, obliterate the tied note so they don't see it, because if they see it, they're going to play it. Always, when they're reading through, when they are inexperienced, a tie just looks like a slur to them. So, they need to be able to